Hello, everyone. So, I actually started this video and then started rambling or kind of like yeah, so I just woke up from a nap um and I started to sound like I just woke up from a nap. So, I had to start the video over so I could sound more coherent in reviewing this product. If you're a dude, click away. This is going to be some stuff that you don't want to know anything about. Go read about fishing. Go like, you know what? Go read about the patriarchy and misogyny and how you can not be like that. Um or well, not or and after you're done doing that, go catch up on like the football scores or like whatever dudes are into. This is a video about feminine detoxes and maintenance and stuff like that, and you don't want to know. Um so anyway, it's good to keep a little bit of mystery. Anyway, so for those of you who are still here, this is going to be my day one 24-hour um review, summary, recap of my first day using the Yoni Pearl Detox. I'm using the brand V Love. I think that's what the brand's called. It's in my previous video exactly what it's called. V Love Goddess Detox, probably. Anyway, so let's talk about inserting the product. So that was actually pretty uneventful. I actually used a soft cup, which is another video I could do. So wasn't difficult. These things are the size of literally a marble. They're very small. Um so it wasn't like, oh, this intrusive thing. Yeah, like that was pretty easy. Now the part that was not so easy. Now I had been reading that they say, oh, if you have trouble, you can like lightly apply coconut oil to the pearl to help it, to assist the process of like putting it in. And when you look at them, they're really small, so I'm like, whatever. When they make contact with your skin, and I don't know if it's the cloth they wrap the thing in, because it's wrapped in like a kind of mesh type cloth, um very thin cloth, just like to keep all the herbs together and to give it that pearl shape. I don't know if it's the herbs making contact with your skin, but it's kind of like youch, 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 youch. And I don't think it either. It's like the texture of that cloth, or it's the herbs, and they're kind of like they give you a little bit of a sizzle, um, depending on if you're sensitive. Which I'm not like an overly, sensitive person to like soaps and things like that. No, I don't. I use like special products there that are designed for cleansing. Um but like, bubble baths and things don't bother me, never have. So I was kind of surprised, but it was definitely like at first it was like, oh, this is uncomfortable, but I can just like put it in and it'll be fine. No, like I couldn't even. So I didn't have any coconut oil. I didn't run out and get any last night. Living life on the edge. So and I actually didn't need it today either. Probably will get some tomorrow, but it didn't have any coconut oil, so I coated mine in olive oil. Don't do what I did, not because it's a problem, but because that's not what they tell you to do. And I don't want you to like have a problem. And then to be like, well, she told me I could use olive oil. No, that's what I had on hand. That's what I used, and it was not a problem for me. And it certainly made it completely like seamless going in, no problems, no issues. Like the zingy feeling wasn't there. It was fine. Um, so that was pretty easy. Now my product supposedly said it was going to come with an applicator. I overlooked it in like the envelope or something, and it's a small envelope, or they didn't send it. But that's no big deal. Like if you've ever used like an OB type of product, or like feminine products without the applicator where you have to like put them in. It's kind of like that, but even easier because it's really like the size of a marble. You put it in, push it up as far as it can go. Now, a lot of people overlook the string that is attached to the product. Before you put it in, unravel the string, and it's like the thickness of dental floss, probably even a little bit thinner. So look for the string that's like wound around the bead, the edge of the bead. It's kind of it's circular shape, but not like a perfect circular shape. And like at the edge of the bead, there's like a retrieval string wrapped around it. So that'll save you the trouble of having to like, like, I don't want to use the word dig, but like fetch it later. Um, so this one's okay. I didn't have any like it didn't do anything really for like the first 8, 10, 12 hours. Little bit of moisture, very little bit. um I would say at about, so I put the product in at the pearl in last night at, let's say, 11, 12, probably. Maybe around like 2, 3 today. A little bit of moisture, just a little bit. And then, yeah, so that was that, more or less. I did, like, later in the afternoon start to feel, I don't know, like a little, like very, very, very mild twinges that may or may not have even been associated with the pearl. Because, as you know, if you watch my other videos, like I take some other supplements, which, by the way, I'm not taking those supplements right now. Because the main one I had been taking is actually one of the ingredients in the pearl. So I'm getting like a direct delivery of that supplement, if you will. So, plus some more. So yeah, like, I'm a person who like notices things. So I noticed the mild, like, it just felt like activity, like your internal muscles are just kind of flexing a little bit. It's not painful, or for me it wasn't painful. It wasn't it was just like a sensation, like occasional sensations that signified to me, oh, this might be working, very subtly in the background, or it could be something else, whatever. There's muscles down there, they do what they do. So but I think it was the pearl. And like, on occasion I would feel, I don't know if you've had like a cyst, but I felt that sensation. So for me, mine haven't really been painful. But it's like a very slight pressure. Um, and so I felt that tiny bit of pressure later, like this evening. Before that, I felt like just like little sensations and things around like the pelvic region on one side and then on the other, and just like around whatever. You may not even notice it. But yeah, like I just like notice stuffs, and I'm paying more attention too. So there's that. Um, no pain and cramping whatsoever. Um, maybe tonight, maybe like what you could call very light cramping, but again, for me, it's more like just the muscle, maybe the muscle like flexing a little bit. Um, so that's that. It's just supposed to get a little bit realer tomorrow, I guess. Or it really gets real when you take it out. Um I so my the brand I'm using says you're supposed to do a 24-hour test pearl, take it out for 24 hours. From what I gather from other people, the stuff starts to come out when you take it out. Um but then, like, the second pearl you leave in for 48 if you're not sensitive to the 24. I had no sensitivity whatsoever. So I'm going to leave and I thought about this and then just like came to the conclusion. I'm going to leave this first pearl in for another 24 hours and then take it out and do the 24-hour rest. Because some of the other brands actually recommend doing that. Some of the other, like, general, you can find like general, because this is like an ancient practice, the pearl cleansing, but general instructions say you can do it for like 48 hours, for like a real cleanse or whatever. And so, the 24-hour trial has gone fine. I don't feel the need to take it out. So I'm just gonna leave it in, to continue doing what it's doing, and then I will update you tomorrow night on what's going on. So that's that. Comment below, ask questions if I didn't cover something. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care and be well. Bye now.